Aloha, it's Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring this show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. A 25-year-old woman is in critical condition after she was involved in a chemical attack near Ala Moana Center. Honolulu police said the victim was walking on the sidewalk Tuesday night when a man threw a liquid on her, causing serious injuries. The unknown suspect then fled the scene. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services responded to the scene near Kapi'olani Boulevard and Ala Moana Center at about 9:20 Tuesday night. Paramedics provided the woman with advanced life support and transported her to a nearby hospital. Police have opened a second-degree attempted murder investigation in the case. A description of the suspect has not been released, and further details of the assault were not immediately available. A Boeing 757 jet lost a nose wheel while preparing for takeoff in Atlanta. It is the latest in a string of problems involving Boeing planes. Delta Flight 982 was headed to Bogota, Colombia from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport when the incident took place Saturday morning. No one was injured, and Delta said the plane was put back into service the next day after receiving a new tire. The 757 is 32 years old and an older model than those that prompted recent scrutiny of Boeing. In 2018 and 2019, two 737 MAX 8 planes crashed in Indonesia and Ethiopia, killing a total of 346 people. Earlier this month, a door plug blew off in Alaska MAX 9 jetliner above Oregon. Since then, Alaska Airlines and United reported finding loose bolts and other problems in the panel doors of other MAX 9s. Hawaii Homeless Coordinator John Mizuno participated in the nationwide census of homeless people for the first time since being assigned to the post on January 16. Mizuno and his assistant Brandon Mitsuda joined outreach workers with the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center to walk the streets of downtown and Chinatown early Tuesday morning. Their goal was to learn more about Oahu's homeless community. Mizuno said he wants to collaborate with government officials, nonprofits, businesses, community advocates, and lawmakers to help reduce homelessness across all the islands. Partners in Care coordinates Oahu's point-in-time count. The group said 4,028 people were homeless the night of January 22, 2023. Governor Josh Green, in his State of the State address on Monday, said that 6,223 people across the islands were homeless, or more than double the national rate of 18 per 10,000 people. A pedestrian was seriously injured this morning after being struck by a vehicle in Kaneohe. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services arrived at the scene near Kahekili Highway and Kahuhipa Street around 7:30 this morning. Paramedics treated a woman in her 30s before transporting her to a hospital in serious condition. The incident occurred at a marked crosswalk that spans multiple lanes in both directions on Kahekili Highway. Meanwhile, the Honolulu Medical Examiner's Office has identified Andrew Kusikuran as a 64-year-old bystander who was fatally shot late Saturday in Waianae. The shooting occurred after an argument between two groups at Long's Drug Store. The groups got into their vehicles and left the store's parking lot, one following the other. A male passenger in the trailing vehicle leaned out the window and shot multiple rounds at the first vehicle, striking Kusikuran as he stood nearby in his driveway. The suspect remains at large. It's another windy day in the islands. A high wind advisory is in place for all islands except for the Big Island until 6 this evening, as a pair of cold fronts move down the island chain. The National Weather Service expects strong and gusty southwest winds to be accompanied by rains into this evening. A high wind warning begins at 4 this afternoon for Big Island summits, where west winds are expected to reach 40 to 60 miles per hour with gusts near 80 miles per hour. The high wind warning for Big Island summits is in place until 6 Thursday evening. Meanwhile, a high surf advisory remains in place for most north and west shores until 6 Friday morning. Surf of 10 to 15 feet is expected along the north shores of Oahu, Kauai, Maui, and Ni'ihau, while waves between 8 and 12 feet are expected along west shores, except on Maui. The Big Island's west shores will see surf of 7 to 10 feet. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.